Hey everybody, this is the Sliders Review, and I'm here today to talk to you about how I think what's her name, Annalise, Victor's sister from. I think she's still alive. They set up a weird kind of clue in season 3. The whole thing with Victor's sister is just bizarre, man. All through season 1, we never hear nothing about her. It's like she never existed. And then in season 2, all of a sudden Victor remembers, oh yeah, I had a sister. So then all of a sudden she's in all these flashbacks now. Because he's been there for 40 years. He's been there for 40 years. He's been there since he's been a little kid in the 80s. He forgets a lot. He's a little cuckoo in the head and everything. And so he completely forgot he had a sister. And then at first I'm thinking to myself, maybe the place is playing tricks on him. Maybe he doesn't really have a sister. But then when his dad showed up in season 3 to confirm, yeah, he has a sister, it's like, okay, he had a sister. And his sister was like drawn, I think, like the pictures and stuff like that, right? The thing is, in season 3, he showed his dad the tomb marker that he made for his mom when his mom died, and then there's one next to it for the sister. And so the dad asked the question, is this where your sister is buried? And he said, I think. I'm not sure. When I found mom's dead body, I found another dead body that was really tiny, but it was all ripped apart, and I have no idea if it was my sister or not. And so, because his mind is so bad, and I guess there was no other kids around at his time, I'm really starting to think that his sister might somehow still be alive somewhere on that land. But the question is, well, where the heck is she? I could only think of one or two possibilities. Either she is like Martin and tied up somewhere far, 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 far away from town, and the worms are keeping her alive, and she's like all anorexic and skinny and stuff. That's one thing I think. The second one is she might have found her way out. Same way Tabitha did with the tower and everything. Because you don't have to go to through a tree to find a tower. Remember, Boyd and Sarah found the tower when they went farther away, and when they slept at night, something whisked them away even further. So if she got out of there and she was like a little girl, or like she would have to be a little girl. Maybe she went somewhere and maybe anything could happen. She lost her memory through amnesia or something like that. So she's living her life not remembering anything about that. Maybe like she had no identification on her. And I don't think they'll take a kid to a mental hospital because they would have contacted her dad. So my best guess, if she made it back to the real world, she probably has amnesia, or she just doesn't want to remember it and she just let everybody there die and everything. But most likely she's probably whisked away a bit farther from town and either living in like a house of her own, or she's like Martin and having worms keep her alive inside her body. Alrighty, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.